Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we're going to be going over how to destroy the man coverage meta that I posted in an earlier video. Everybody currently is running man coverage in Madden. They're mixing it up, mainly rocking the man coverage. Like, it's not like they're running more zone than man coverage. It's more so man, and then they're switching it up with a little bit of zone. So in this video, we're just going to be going over how to beat man coverage and a few tips and tricks to get you past how swarming man coverage defense is so far in Madden 21. Now, one thing that EA got a little bit right, I'm not going to give them too much praise because the game is very, very early. The game just came out, so I can't give them too much praise because I don't want to be that guy. But one thing that it seems like EA has done pretty decently is making abilities matter, even making attributes matter, even though people have abilities. Now, I'm going to get into that in a second. But before I get into the entire video, if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below on anything that you guys would like to see, and I will try my best to get it to you. This is the place where you guys are going to become better Madden players. It doesn't matter who you are. Just know that this is going to be one of the most informative Madden channels that you guys get to, because I will be talking a lot, but I feel like I offer something of value. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Comment down below on anything that you guys would like to see, and I will try my best to get it to you. Whether it's big or small, 30-second video, 30-minute video, I will try my best to help you guys out. Now, back to the attributes, and something that I personally think that EA got right so far is attributes being able to combat abilities. That's something that last year it just didn't matter even if you had 90, 100 pass blocking, somebody with 80 finesse move could literally run you over if he had finesse specialist on the D line. Now, obviously, we're talking about route running right now, and one of the main things that a lot of people are not knowing when trying to beat this whole man coverage meta is how important route running is. No, you don't need a slot technician. That's an ability. No, you don't need a slot-o-matic guy. That's another ability. It just helps you cut quicker and have better cuts and have better catching on the offensive side when you're running routes. But you don't need that in this game because abilities are not the end-all be-all this year, so far at least. I know it's early game, but that's something that I feel like EA has done a decent job so far of doing. So why I'm showing you this Tyreek Hill is because he has 96 deep route running, and the meta right now is putting two flats, having no one over the top, but having people with like one step ahead or man coverage abilities to literally shut your receivers down. And I'm going to show you the difference between those two things. Now, I'm going to call a play that I personally absolutely love when somebody is running this whole man coverage meta, but I'm going to call it with Mecole Hardman being the primary receiver. And on the defensive side, I'm going to be calling nickel. And we're just going to set up literally what the man coverage meta is right now. So we're going to press, we're going to put our safeties, blah, blah, blah. We're going to shade over the top, and that's it. Now, watch the difference between Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill. Now, he is being guarded by Stephon Gilmore, who is chemmed out the wazoo. He's got a lot of abilities in this game because he's a 99 overall. Now, Mecole Hardman, who's got 97 speed, literally can't move against Stephon Gilmore. He should be able to just completely burn him simply because of how good he is. But obviously, with this whole man coverage meta being so popular and so good, that's just one of the things that you're going to have to get used to. Now, again, we're setting it up again. Same exact thing, shading over the top. And we're going to run it one more time just to show you guys how bad it is. Oh, at that time we actually got sacked. Thanks, EA. One more time. Pressing, shading over the top. Boom. Look, he is still on him. Still on him and able to swat it. 97 speed. Mecole Hardman is not fast enough to get out of the way of Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore is just that good in this game. So you thought. You take somebody with 90 plus deep route running, because it seems like that is the threshold in this game. And we're going to put Tyreek Hill in that same exact spot. We're going to put Tyreek Hill there. And we're going to come out in nickel, man double buzz, boom, and we're doing the same exact thing. Shading over the top, Tyreek Hill is there, but this time we have Tyreek Hill there. Now watch the difference between them. Tyreek Hill burns Stephon Gilmore. And this is Stephon Gilmore with one step ahead, who completely just held down Mecole Hardman. And now Tyreek Hill is activated. But let's see the separation. He just couldn't guard it. He completely clamped up. He completely clamped up Mecole Hardman, but cannot do anything against Tyreek Hill, who just gets a pretty solid set like separation. And in MUT, not everybody's gonna have like one step ahead and all those crazy abilities, but literally the 90 deep route running is the difference maker in whether you guys are gonna be able to destroy man over the top, or if you guys are gonna have to sit there and pretty much just be destroyed by somebody who's clamping you up with an 84 speed Stephon Gilmore. Because, you know, if you guys are playing MUT, he's very, very slow. He's not fast, but he gets that ability where he can just clamp your life away. Now, a simple concept to help beat this man coverage. Now, you guys can call this play right here that I'm currently using right now. It's PA Dick Fork that is currently in the Carolina playbook. I don't know if it's in any other playbook. If I do find out if it is, I will leave it down in the description below just to help you guys out a little bit more. But it is out of the bunch offset formation, and it's PA Dick Fork. We're gonna put our guy back in, Mecole Hardman, simply because he's just a speedster. And obviously, if you guys want help beating man coverage, adding a little bit of extra speed is never a bad thing. So we're going to be looking at this PA Dick Fork, and on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to be calling the same exact thing. Call them the meta man defense. Now, we already know this Tyreek Hill route is OP as hell, but what else can we do to make a play like this be better than what it is already? Now, a nice little setup that I like to do, I like to put Hardman on a comeback route. It kind of helps if you're trying to get over the top for a cover 3 beater. It'll bring down, if they are running cover 3, this is a man beating video right now. Pause. But obviously, sometimes people are going to switch and they're going to call cover 3, cover 2, blah, blah, blah. This is a cover 3 beater as well. Okay? The cornerback will come down. He'll be a little scared, and you guys will be able to have Hill go over the top and completely burn him. Now, what you guys are going to want to do if you guys are trying to beat man, though, is I like to have crossers on different levels. Now, what I mean by different levels is I mean how deep they run their crossers. Now, what I mean by crossers, I mean two routes that simply just cross each other. It helps beat users, and it helps beat like it helps beat like the levels on the outside as well. So if they have their zone depth up to 20 yards, they're not going to have their zone depth on one cloud flat at 20 yards and then the one on the right side at 5 yards to guard your little, to confuse you a little more. Obviously, that will be the toughest thing to beat because having two different cloud flats playing at different levels would be insane. But you want two different levels of crossers. So we're going to motion over this Watkins right here. And as you can see, him and that post are pretty much go hand in hand. They're both going to be crossing each other. And then on the lower levels, we're going to put Williams on an out route and then Travis Kelce on either a drag or an in route. I personally would like him on a drag route because you won't be able to bump him on an in route. I'll actually show you guys. It'll be a little bit slower. Or if you have a route chem, you can do this. You can do this as well, where he's literally running one of the Texas angle routes, which will help you guys as well, because obviously the user will have to choose who he wants to guard. I have no idea who is supposed to be guarding Watkins, but it's just one of those things that will help you guys out tremendously. So again, we're gonna put Kelce on. Let's just leave him on that little trail route. We're going to motion Watkins. And there is a play out of this playbook that motioning that R1 receiver, or RB if you guys are on Xbox, motioning that guy It's really gonna help confuse him a lot if you guys are running this. Oh, that's why, because I was on him. That was my user right there. So again, this is the meta right here. Boom, we're running it. Put this guy there. Oh, actually, for this play, you could probably leave the running back route as well. But as you can see, Watkins gets open. Because safeties don't have good man coverage. Even if he was faster, that linebacker, it really wouldn't help because you would out route him anyways. So that helps. Now, if you guys are getting screamed at, if they are sending pressure on top of running a man coverage like form, that's very, very good. Something that you guys can do in this specific play also. Now, obviously, there are a lot of other plays that will be able to beat man coverage, but this is just one that I personally like to run. So you guys want man destroyers? Let's put Kelsey either on a drag, an in route. I don't really like the in route, but it is optional, especially if you have the ability like the in route ability. It helps you out with catching passes from in routes. So either a drag, or if you have the tight end apprentice ability, you can put them on that little crosser, and then take your outside receiver and just put them on a drag as well. You have crossers at different levels of the field, which will help you guys out tremendously against this meta. Again, square, open. Now, obviously, you'll have to make a move, but it is a gain of a few yards. Square is open. We already know that R1 is open coming over the top. We know that Tyreek Hill is open coming over the top. And now, as you can see, this Kelsey route gets open as well, because I don't think there's a man beat. I think that's an official man beater route. Yeah, that kills, man. As you can see, Kelsey is there. A nice chunk of yardage right there. And if you guys are playing MUT right now, Jermichael Finley is probably the only tight end who can get tight end apprentice that will help you guys out if you guys are trying to run this specific concept. But you can just do it with the drag route. They can't press the tight end, so it will help you guys out tremendously. So again, let's run the concept. Boom. Tight end route. McCourty actually played it because the zone drops they aren't going up. That's why you have the levels going down and up. I'm just simply throwing the ball. So again, one more time, so I can get out of your hair and this video doesn't end up being 30 minutes long. We're gonna go over it one time very slow. Look at X, open. Watkins, oh, he actually accurate bullet pass, and he cannot catch it. All right, let's go over this play very slowly for those of you guys who are new to the game and are struggling to beat this man coverage meta. What you're going to want to do, have a 90 overall plus deep route runner. Now, this is just this play specifically. Now, obviously, other plays are going to be different. Some of them are going to need a 90 medium route running. Some of them are going to need 90 short route running. But for this play specifically, P.A. Dig Fork out of the Carolina Panthers playbook in the gun bunch offset formation. Crossing levels is pretty much how you're going to want to beat this man coverage meta. So for this play, you're going to take your R1 or right bumper if you guys are on Xbox and motion him over. You can motion hike him as well, so this can be the last step. Just make sure that these are the steps that you guys are doing. You can take your, it's optional whether you want Hardman or Williams. If you have backfield mismatch, that's another ability that goes on the running back. You can put this guy on any route and he will beat any linebacker. Even if they have a safety at the linebacker position, he will torch him regardless of what he has. So it's optional, but you can take the running back and put him on an out route, or the opposite of where the tight end is. And then take the tight end, put him on a drag because you don't want him to get bumped. Or if you do have a tight end apprentice, you can put him on a crosser. And then square, you want to put him on a comeback route, which is triangle or Y if you guys are on Xbox, square or X if you guys are on Xbox, and then L2 or left trigger if you guys are on Xbox. The crosser, if you guys have a tight end apprentice, crosser is literally triangle or Y if you guys are on Xbox, X or A if you guys are on Xbox, and then press left on the directional pad, and that will put them on a crosser. The triangle route or the Y route, or where your running back is, you guys are going to want to put them on a outright route. Wherever the tight end is, if you have your running back on the right side and your tight end isn't there, then make sure that you guys are just dragging the wide receiver that's on the left side. But for this video, we want Williams to be on an out route, which is triangle or Y. Then you want to activate triangle again, because that's your running back. And then you're gonna want to push your left directional pad to the right, and that puts him on that out route. And this right here completely destroys that man coverage meta, even if somebody has their user out there. And this year, flats actually work, so make sure you guys are utilizing those and not giving up too much yardage on those dink and dunk routes, because you guys will get a little bit frustrated. Now, hopefully this video helps you guys out a little bit, especially with this play. It's a money play. It'll probably be up in the title, so hopefully this helps you guys out, man, because this is definitely one of my favorite plays. 90 deep route running, crossing levels, whether it's high levels, low levels, it's something that you guys are going to want to incorporate simply because of the zone depth that is in the game. You want to make sure that you guys have more routes out on the field, because nobody has crazy pressure right now. Once that pressure comes out, best believe you guys will get it on the channel. As soon as I find out, as soon as I see it, as soon as someone sends some pressure at me, you guys will get it. I promise you that. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, if this was helpful to you, make sure you guys are leaving a like. Comment down on anything that you guys would like to see, and subscribe if you're new. My name is Pwny Montana. As always, 2 fingers. Peace out. Love you guys. Deuces.